I like hit silent points, that's because I'm trying to draw some stuff up right now.
Cool.
Oh, shit.
All right, stream begin. Connection looking fine. Hell yeah. Let me wait for people to get in before I play the amazing opening.
We got an opening.
Yeah.
There's an opening?
You aren't part of it because you were a last minute addition.
Yeah.
No worries. I wasn't expecting to be part of it. Don't worry.
Also, Scruffy Turtles is here, everybody.
Yeah.
Hello, welcome.
You may remember him from such things as that piece of art that you looked at.
Yeah, that you found reposted on Facebook a couple of times.
Yeah.
I think y'all's audio is okay.
Yeah.
I think it
Chat,
should be fine.
tell me if their audio is fine or if there's like a problem.
We're going to be talking about Best Girl Oya.
Oh no, we're starting off with a fucking Yu-Gi-Oh stream.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
So I hope you have hot Yu-Gi-Oh best girl opinions.
Yeah, how much Yu-Gi-Oh knowledge do you have?
For me, god damn it, it's too limited. Literally every friend around me is heavy on either the Yu-Gi-Oh scene, the Hearthstone scene, Magic the Gathering. I'm the only outlier, just because I don't know how to get into it.
But are you at least familiar with the anime when that?
Yeah, I'm familiar with the anime. So like, if you can remind me of some of the girls, I'll probably say, oh yeah, top tier. She's all right.
Okay, I will play the opening.
Right.
Let's see if this works correctly.
It's time to
Yeah, how do I raise my volume here?
You're okay. This is like a problem we have all the time, constantly.
Okay.
Yeah, so for some reason, like the desktop audio is always quiet.
By the way, you said that I wasn't in the opening, but then I saw myself throwing money at Igus, so
yeah,
there you go.
that was Scruffy.
That was me.
Yeah, you were the money.
Yeah, just chugging myself at Igus. I mean, it's very appropriate.
Yeah.
Just to capture this hot game right here.
And this is a hot game.
It's a pretty hot game.
Yeah, I'm sure you all know how to play the Yu-Gi-Oh card game. Not really. I'm sure none of you know how to play the Yu-Gi-Oh card game. And the people who do, all three of you, you're going to hate this. Because we're going to be playing the card game completely wrong.
I put my pride and anxiety in defense mode.
Okay, so here we go. Let me grab my phone so I can see the chat.
Best Yu-Gi-Oh game.
This is the best Yu-Gi-Oh game. That's not like the card game.
Yeah. Alright. So, Yu-Gi-Oh! The Falsebound Kingdom is part of a weird semi-trilogy of games for the PS1, PS2, and GameCube. They all use the same soundtrack, and they reuse a lot of portraits.
Yeah, that's something really weird about this and the PS2 game, Duelist of the Roses. Same soundtrack.
Same soundtrack, a lot of reused models. Truly the, Nocturne Shin Megami Tensei 9 of the Yu-Gi-Oh! We had a poll on Twitter saying whether people liked Yugi or Kaiba more, and we got Kaiba from that.
Oh yeah.
So we're gonna be playing as Kaiba?
Yes, indeed.
Yeah.
Kaiba's story is great because Kaiba just gets this rogues gallery of literally who nobodies from Yu-Gi-Oh history.
Yeah.
Look,
be
all I
fair-
know from knowledge of that is just the character who could be memed the most is the best character.
Yeah.
And Kaiba wins that hands down.
Joe-
So
what
he's
about Joey
therefore best
Wheeler
character.
with his Labrys voice?
He's close. The fucking Labrys voice. Yeah. You know, the traditional Kansai dialect.
I don't know if Alexander Irvine is a real person.
I remember when I was like 9 or 10 and I played this game, I thought that was the deepest fucking thing, that quote, I had ever read in my entire life. I felt so woke after reading that.
Yeah. That's a real Shin Megami Tensei line right
Yeah.
there.
So wait, is this like a story mode going
Yes.
on right
Yes.
There-
now? Okay,
yeah.
incredible.
Yeah.
You'll see,
So-
this is a weird video game.
Yeah. All right. So here's the current setup. So this company in America called SIC Laboratories is making a virtual reality game, but instead of putting on a headset, you put on a dual disc because that's a graphic that they had on hand, unlike a headset.
Your brain
So
is
you
your
put on
hand. It
Yeah.
works.
Yeah. So you put on the dual disc and then you're taken to their fucking virtual world. And Kaiba was brought in because this is currently infringing on his copyright, and Yugi was brought in because he's the king of games.
Of course.
Oh no, the simulation's overloaded. Oh,
Boy, this is quite the info dump.
yeah.
Yeah. It's a generic Empire and Rebellion plot for the
Okay.
Of course,
actual
Kaiba
virtual
joins the
world.
Empire.
Yeah.
It's basically the same way in Duelist of the Roses, kinda. Like, they're both royalty in that, but...
Duelist of the Roses is different because they tried to make it a historical, like, reenactment.
Yeah.
Also, I like how Kaiba doesn't get a, like, fantasy outfit. Like, he's still in his fucking coat.
Dude, in Duelist of the Roses, he has, like, Blue Eyes White Dragon armor that he wears. And it's so stupid, and it's so incredible.
It's the rule of cool. You don't really have to explain it.
Yeah.
So wait, are these dueling monsters that are also talking?
No.
No,
these-
those are
these
humans.
Yeah, those are pretty ridiculous designs, so I couldn't help but
Yeah,
think,
I know.
these monsters?
I've always been mystified by the yellow guy in, like, the big robe.
Yeah, it reminds me of the Time Wizard,
Yeah.
at least from an anime.
He looks so fucking ridiculous. He doesn't look human at all. And what you want to do with him is you want to give him shit monsters and put him on the bench.
Okay, so here's our squad. It's pitiful. And then we've got Mokuba and that guy.
Yeah. We got Kaiba, Mokuba, and Marthis. You're going to want to rearrange these monsters. Or at least, like, give Mokuba a better squad because he's a real character. And Marthis here is not.
Yeah. Okay, so... what's a good boy I can give Mokuba?
I'd give him that. I'd get rid of that fucking lobster
Yeah.
thing.
Hi, bored, I'm dead.
Give the lobster to Kaiba. Kaiba?
I don't think there's actually like a secret meta here.
Is there?
Yeah. You see those orbs that each monster has on them?
Yeah.
You see how the characters also have an
Yeah.
orb, right?
Yeah.
So every character has better synergy with certain monsters.
I see. Okay.
Yeah. So Crawling Dragon would be best on that gold man, but
What,
that
screw
gold
him?
man is screw him.
Yeah. Alright.
Yes, Scruffy Turtles is here.
Yeah, that's him.
Yeah. We choose our battles well and put him on projects where he belongs.
That sounds about right.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a compatibility system here. Be sure to mark Mokuba so you actually bring him to the
Yeah,
battle.
yeah.
If not, then whatever.
Okay, so here we go. This is the weirdest video game ever. It's like a real-time strategy thing, and when you get into a fight, it turns into a turn-based RPG.
Just the graphics alone just sort of remind me of like old PS2 Dynasty Warriors.
Yeah.
Shit I played
Yeah,
as a kid
it
all
is
the
very
time.
surreal. So right here,
Like this
for
does
the
not
map-
scream turn-based to me, just from the graphics.
Oh,
alone.
you'll see. It gets into turn-based, and then it turns into Sengoku Rance.
Oh
Yes.
god.
What you want to do here is you want to send any unit to the center of that forest.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
not the perfect center, but like the middle center. And send someone else to just fucking take a town. You need to
So
take
did
this
like
town.
Kaiba travel back in time into this like dimension?
No,
he
this
has
is
to, like,
a
duel?
virtual reality.
Oh yeah, he's okay. He's in the virtual reality.
Yeah.
Got it.
Yeah. Yu-Gi-Oh had this weird fascination with that, and it's kind of come full circle with Yu-Gi-Oh! Variants. Oh, we're being attacked by our own monsters.
Yeah.
Here comes the turn-based RPG.
Also, this game has, like, hella particle effects that all, like, still look pretty cool.
Yeah. I remember some attacks in this game just chugging the frame rate down.
Oh,
on my
yeah,
GameCube,
absolutely.
On my poor innocent GameCube. Yeah, we are doing the law route in this. Yes.
What console is this on? This is a GameCube game.
Yeah.
So wait, was it emulated or?
Yeah, this is just on an emulator. I own the thing. I'm not a thief.
Mhm.
It's just an issue of him not having a recording device.
Yeah.
So if you press start during any battle, you'll see like the general flow of the battle.
Yeah, like the battle rating.
Yeah. And in the event of not everyone wiping out, then whoever has the most points is the winner. A critical hit gives you hella points. A miss will give the opponent hella points. And guarding, for some reason, does give points as well. So you can win through just defending yourself properly.
God, actually, now that I look at all these old environments, was it the Sega Genesis that had that old Berserk game? I think.
don't
just
think
like
The Dreamcast has a
Dreamcast.
Yeah,
Sorry,
yeah.
That was a lot of fun.
Oh,
Sorry. I know it's
the Konami code.
detracting away from this, but yeah, that was definitely one of the funnest games I played as a kid.
Okay, so he wants the Konami code. So let me tell the story about the Konami code. You can enter it in this game, and it'll give you money. But when I was a little kid and I entered it, there's like this old man that will laugh at you and say, "Ah ha ha, Yu-Gi-Oh!" And it scared me so bad as a kid, it made me like run out of my room. It terrified me.
That happens in I think it depends on which story you're playing.
Yeah.
On. So let's see what our Konami code does here.
Okay. I'm about to enter this town, so. Okay. There it goes. Yugioh! They probably couldn't hear it because he's kind of quiet. But he does indeed go, Yugioh!
You kind of made Kaiba your worst unit by giving his
yeah, I know!
monster
the stupid lobster.
some fucking Mokuba. And gave
Is
him
this like
weak
some sort of Pikmin level time limit? I'm looking at the thing on the top.
Yeah, there's a time limit.
Yes.
A lot of the time you don't have to worry about it, but it can on occasions cause you problems.
Okay.
It's mostly just there to prevent you from, like, timing.
Just digging
just
around?
grinding.
Something like that?
Dicking around and grinding endlessly.
Okay. What do you know, man? Old game systems, they know how to balance.
Yeah. So how are we going to achieve the law route? I think just by choosing Kaiba, we are doing a form of law.
Yeah.
Is the lobster one of the ones that Yusuke had?
Yes.
It just grew to Titanic size from being in a card game, of course. Fun fact about this game, they will act, because this is the first map of the game, they sort of tutorialize it. Even in New Game Plus, your numbers on this map are throttled to an extent, which can give people a kind of bad impression of the game. Let's see.
This game already gets an A+. Sorry, every time I see Crab, whether in like Dark Souls or something.
Looks like a really strange Final Fantasy game. Yeah, it kind of does.
Yeah.
It plays like the older ones.
It has a very unique battle system that I've only ever seen in one other game, which I absolutely adore. So are there any, like, weird license games that you remember playing? Like, besides this one, of course.
It's not weird, but it is good, and that's, of course, Spider-Man 2. That's, like, the only really good, like, fucking make us some money off of this dumb property kind of games.
Yeah, Spider-Man got the best ones
Yeah.
because people really seem to want to make a good Spider-Man game. No one tried with any of the other superheroes until, like, the Arkham games.
It's really true though, because back then, I played a lot of the PS1's games. I think there was like the Electro one and the first Spider-Man game.
Mhm.
Yeah, those were a joy to play just because if Spider-Man himself had character, he wasn't very angsty. He was just a very comical character. He made like little quips here and there to mess with the villains, and you know, it was there for fun. It wasn't there to force a narrative.
Where the
Just-
hell did the
it
monster
relied on
stats
gameplay.
go? The enemy's monsters boxes, there they are.
You have the option to hide it by
Yeah.
pressing one of the buttons.
I don't know what.
Don't know why.
It's like it's down on the right analog stick, and I don't know why you would want to do that. Oh, we're getting our fucking asses kicked by this guy.
Don't worry. If any of your non-Kaiba units die, you can retreat.
Yeah.
They will respawn eventually. Also, you know, you sort of gave Mokuba all the good cards.
Yeah.
So,
Listen, he's a prodigy. We gotta help him out.
yeah. Mokuba's going to take us places.
This game is so passive aggressive. When you lose, that fucking hand just waves at you like, "Bye bye, see you later, asshole." Go Mokuba, go!
So wait, was there like a set amount of turns just to win?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Each monster has a set amount of actions it can make.
Oh my god, the
That's how
time
they-
music graphics.
That's how they balance the stronger monsters. They have less actions.
Mhm.
I think you should probably send someone back to the main base to defend it,
Nah.
because that is a lose condition.
Yeah. It's fine. That guy's a coward. He's not gonna do anything.
Being stuck in a VR with just Mokuba sounds like torture. Don't worry, we will get other characters in due time.
Yeah.
I fight for the peoples. I will win. Look at this hero who actually gets to be a character in another round in the game.
This is sort of off topic, but what do you guys think about the Yu-Gi-Oh sequels? I like GX. I have not seen any of them past that.
I like GX, and from what I've seen of 5Ds, I enjoyed it. But anything after that, I haven't kept up with. I kept up with the card game up until they added pendulums. Then I could not grasp it.
Why did we choose Kaiba? The people demanded it.
Yeah,
He's the people's character,
champion.
like Captain Falcon.
I think Hyutsumi Giant, despite being your strongest character. You should just switch him to defense mode for a bit.
I think the thing that made GX just so entertaining was Chaz.
Chaz
I forget his fucking. Yeah, it was Taiki, I think, in the Japanese version. But I didn't watch that. I watched the freaking American dub.
Japanese
Chaz
name is
killed it.
Manjome Thunder.
Yeah.
God, his English dub was absolutely incredible.
Yeah.
And I think there was like a recent clip I found on Twitter where it was Jaden talking about like pizza. There was like that one scene about pizza. It was fucking amazing. I just love pizza. You mean you get to have pizza while we're having whatever the hell's in the bag? They couldn't even define onigiri, but I mean, like, you can't expect it. It was
Onigiri?
4Kids dubs.
Yeah. But I love how, like, instead of calling them sandwiches, he just is like, I don't know what these are. What are these things in my hands?
Yeah, whatever it is we're having. Yeah, he had no idea. It was great. Just like, I don't know, the director explicitly told him you couldn't even define them as donuts or jelly-filled donuts. Give us something.
Chaz it up.
Chaz it up.
Onigiri, you mean donuts? I also like sandwiches being used to describe them or replace them visually.
4Kids goes through those lengths. They did it. They did it for a lot of Pokemon Advance, so I wouldn't put them past it to do it for GX.
All right, time for some Mokuba destruction. Said nobody before ever.
Big bro, I got all the good cards. Jesus Christ, not only does Crawling Dragon have more attack points than anything else, I think he might have more actions than
He's got 3, yeah.
I remember Soggy the Clown being super good because of the special attack blinding your opponent's monsters. Oh yeah, later on you get like 6 super attacks that take multiple actions to use, but
they're cool as hell.
Yeah. Some of them had like cinematic camera angles. Or required multiple characters to use. Multiple monsters.
Monsters.
Remember when Chaz's brothers disowned him because he sucked at card games so they couldn't rule the world?
Yeah.
Card games are everything in that anime, dude. It made sense.
We need more card game animes. Like more simple stuff.
I mean, it shouldn't just be Yu-Gi-Oh now, right? I mean, for Pokemon, it's slowly being replaced with Yokai Watch.
I really want there to be a Weiss Schwarz, the animation. And it's a bunch of... It has a lot of just recycled footage from the animes the cards are based on. Just spliced together and cut using the cell animations or whatever. Like, wouldn't you want to see what type of, like, anime character would be using a Persona deck?
Yeah.
In a card game anime. We're getting a reboot of the Card Fight Vanguard anime. Yeah, but I don't think that has the same appeal as a Weiss Schwarz, the animation. See. Okay.
Oh, we did it. Oh,
there is a Weiss Schwarz anime.
Oh, really?
Is there? But do they have to use, like, fake cards? Or, like, original content or something? Mokuba winning his first fight. What a champion.
Oh, we have to utterly decimate them in order to win.
Yeah.
Absolute
Yeah.
unit.
Well, and this will be the end of him.
Yeah. Unless Kaiba reaches him first. It's just shorts, but yeah, it exists. Oh no, Mokuba arrived first. Not only is he stronger than
But he's
everyone
faster.
Yeah,
He's got
Mokuba's
speed
taking
and
care
power.
of business.
White Shores is the one with Madoka Magica and Persona? Yeah, among others. I
Yeah.
know there's a Kill la Kill deck and a Love Live deck. I don't know how the meta of that game works.
And the
I
curtain
wish
falls.
it's... I hope it's something
the
that
strongest
you can
Yu-Gi-Oh
use
character.
multiple series in a single deck and make it work. Because I would love to just have a deck with all my favorite animes together in one place. Oh, we got our first donation.
Oh shit.
But my quality is so low that I can't see it. Okay. Let's see here. OMC Mikau donated $5.
Oh shit.
Mokuba's strongest Yu-Gi-Oh character.
You're damn right. Thank you for your donation. I appreciate you.
So what kind of game is this? A very confused...
What kind of game isn't this? It's a real-time strategy kinda turn-based RPG with Yu-Gi-Oh monsters
that you collect. It's a monster collect. It's also a love story, you know?
Yeah, it is.
It's a love story. It's a visual novel. With deconstructive meta elements, so it's also
Yeah,
survival horror.
It's also an Undertale in a way.
Yeah. Oh god. So
Cool.
when do you get to summon the Red Eyes Black Dragon? Red Eyes is in a different story mode. We chose Kaiba's story, so we get a different set of characters and different set of monsters. So Devil Survivor? Devil Survivor is a turn-based strategy when it isn't.
And doesn't have Yu-Gi-Oh monsters.
Yeah. It doesn't have the Blue Eyes White Dragon. Excuse me, Tristan Timothy Taylor is the most broken Yu-Gi-Oh character. That's what he sounds like.
It is.
Romance of the Three Kingdoms, but with Yu-Gi-Oh monsters. I'd love to see the creative process for this game. That's something that genuinely fascinates me, and I
Yeah.
don't think we'll ever get something like this again. Like, now Konami sort of knows what they can and can't do with Yu-Gi-Oh! And under can't do is games like this.
Yeah. Okay, Kai, you need to get rid of this lobster, because this guy is not doing us any favors.
I think we need to get those two monsters that we got in that chapter and give
Yeah,
them to
yeah.
Kaiba.
Let's see. Yeah, birth ferment. Sick.
Same, because it'd be really cool to see again. Yeah, I want to see more games like this.
This plant is a miserable creature. This thing has such bad stats. Okay.
Alright, so Kaiba has a real team now.
Oh my god, we got a donation.
Fino my mom gives us €2 and says have a cookie.
Oh shit, thanks mate, I will.
Is the Yu-Gi-Oh! Duelist of the Roses any good? I'd say so.
Yeah, it's kind of weird. Like, I've never actually finished the thing, but yeah, it's fine.
Yeah. I think it has very surreal... Oh shit, that's Bandit Keith
And bones!
He's here!
in America! Okay, so, fun fact, in, I think you have a weird ROM or something. This may have just been in my version of the game, but I distinctly remember that in this game, Bandit Keith had a European flag on his head instead of an American flag.
That would make sense because in this, America does not exist.
Yeah. But then again, I don't think Europe does either.
Yeah.
So
But I
Bandit
mean, this
Keith
was
just wears-
Americanized for, or I mean, like this was localized for America, so I'm guessing they kept the bandit that way, or the bandana.
You got to invade America for its oil. So
俺様
there's no monsters that
When
we
is
need
the
to worry
Yu-Gi-Oh
about
power
trying to
scaling
get.
video?
So we got a donation. He says, when's the Yu-Gi-Oh! Power scaling video?
Honestly, I don't think we could safely do that because of how we dropped off of the Yu-Gi-Oh! And a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh! Is dependent on, like... like inherently by nature of it being a card game that has to constantly power creep itself.
Yeah. Like, I think we could figure out like a lore-wise kind of thing, but
Yes.
like gameplay, that's just the biggest mess I can imagine.
Yeah. And would be outdated almost immediately because they'd release new support for fucking Madolches or something.
Let's see, you here has a question. Basically, out of the protagonists, which one has the weakest deck? Jaden, after he fucks himself with those Neospatians.
Yeah. Yu-Gi-Oh! GX has this weird trend of giving characters worse decks
Right.
and telling them that they've gotten better for it.
Okay, but deal with this guy.
In Duelist of the Roses, Bandit Keith has a European flag.
Yeah.
That one is something I'm sure.
Is Bones' outfit pink?
Yes.
Why?
I don't know. He's got a bit of a, like, fantasy outfit going on. But Bandit Keith, seemingly just plain old Bandit Keith
Yeah.
from the shows.
What is this
This
game?
game-
Oh, this is a wonderful video game. This is Yu-Gi-Oh! The Falsebound Kingdom.
Is a confused game.
Yeah. It doesn't know where it's at.
My client, the Honorable Fither, should go right to Persona 4. He's guilty of being bad at RPGs.
I'm not that bad at RPGs.
I mean, you saw that horrible team composition that you put on Kaiba
Yeah.
with that lobster.
Yeah, listen, I had to give Mokuba the upper hand.
Yeah.
He's the real chosen one.
Didn't Yugi have just random shit in his deck in the first
Well,
season?
yeah, but that's all that existed in the game. Yeah.
At that point, there wasn't such a thing as deck consistency. Archetypes only started being a thing in GX.
I don't know about that one. More like midway through the original was when archetypes started really being a thing.
3 cards relating to Amazon S and maybe a single card supporting the Harpy Ladies does not make an archetype.
Yeah, you're right.
Also, why are you laying this weird winged thing that keeps on healing everyone just live?
He'll run out of potions eventually.
Favorite archetypes?
Oh, baby, that's a hell of a question. Cloudians, Blue Eyes, Crystal Beasts. I like Ancient Gears a lot.
I like Ancient Gears and Crystal Beast as well. Also Arcana Force and the Dark Scorpions,
Yeah.
but those are both trash.
Oh, and Cubics.
Robots for everyone?
Yeah. Cubic!
So more around original Season 3 and 4 of Yu-Gi-Oh! I think archetypes became a real thing.
Yeah.
Are Ojama's an archetype?
Yes, indeed.
What
So-
about Yugi's Silent Magician? Yugi's deck was a fucking train wreck with like 8 different archetypes running at the same time.
Yeah.
He had the gadgets, the Magnet Warriors, the Dark Magicians, the Elemental Heroes. Hella.
He was just supposed to have like cool ones from each specific archetype, as opposed to
Yeah.
like running a theme.
No, that was Joey's job. You gonna go back and just...
Yeah, I'm gonna beat his ass. I don't care if he's dizzy.
He's just trying to stumble to that town and then just...
When's the next Persona 3 stream? That's an excellent question. I don't know. Maybe next week?
This is replacing it.
No, please don't tell the people that. They believe everything we say. No, probably next week. Maybe.
No more P3.
Only... This is a Yugi-Tubi channel now?
Most hated archetypes, kaijus. Fuck them.
I love kaijus because of how mad it makes Fither. This is the Persona 3 stream! Where's the fight with Beelzebub? much later in the game. We're real Yugi tubing channels.
Yeah. Kaijus are cool. How do I ban you and kill you in real life?
Easy. You summon a kaiju and use him as tribute.
Ever played the GBA Yu-Gi-Oh game? Which one? There's a couple of them.
Will you do a stream of Rance Quest and where can I get the game? Manga Gamer, and no, I need to make another censorship patch. Yeah.
Say good job, Kaiba.
So Scruffy.
Yes.
You draw a lot of very fluffy girls. A lot of thick,
I would
fluffy
say so,
girls.
yeah, yeah. You know, on my spare time, whenever I can.
Mm-hmm. Now, are you just drawn to the fluff, or is that just a incidental thing?
If we're specifically talking about that specific fluff, I literally only decided to romance her at first just because out of all the designs, she felt the least SMT to me. And she just was completely different from most character designs that Persona tried in the past.
Did you almost build an anti-air cannon in this chapter where nobody is moving?
No, I'm not
much
that
like
foolish.
Moving on air.
Alright, Mokuba. All units.
He's moving fast,
Proceed.
he's going.
Go, go, go! What's your favorite archetype?
You just
Cloudians.
answered that,
Yeah.
dog.
Yep.
What games have you played that came out this year? Dragon Ball Fighters, and as far as I remember, that's literally it.
Yeah. Wait, further, who's best girl? As I know, it's Naoto for Flare.
Fuck, my answer, I have a lot of answers. Can you narrow it down to one game?
Yeah, is he asking best girl from like the Persona series overall?
I can't answer that one. That's too difficult of a question. Oh, faster.
Anybody ready for Dark Souls Remastered?
I was tempted to get it for the Switch because like portable Dark Souls sounds cool, but then I found out that it runs at 30 FPS and every other version runs at 60, and I was like, ugh.
With a game that kind of thrives on playing with invincibility frames, I
Yeah.
don't think you'd really want to play with that.
Yeah, like it originally ran at 30, so it's not that big a deal, but it's still kind of shitty because it's like, you know,
When it's available, you know, in better platforms, you know, I prefer to get it there at least.
yeah.
Oh shit, Bandit Keith has the Cyber Commander. And for some reason, the Cyber Commander is green in this game.
Actually, I don't think I've asked what Soulsborne games you guys played.
I've played Demon Souls, Dark Souls, and Dark Souls 2, and I'm playing through Bloodborne, kind of off and on.
Off and on? Okay,
Yeah, just
'cause
whenever I feel like it.
Dark
I've
Souls.
not played 2, but then like all my friends basically tell me like, you know, it's a good thing I haven't.
Mhm.
Just Dark
Uh-huh.
Souls, and didn't go too far into it.
Okay.
Mostly due to time and other games.
If you ever decide to stream Bloodborne, I'm totally down for
Oh
that.
no, I would never do such a thing. My chat would bully me so ferociously.
Yeah. I think we've only ever done like bitch streams of like easy games or RPGs, something slower that we can read
Okay.
the chat and not.
And not have to focus on the screen.
Yeah, like, I
can
really-
understand that.
Only stream because I like to talk to the chat. Like, I don't get any particular enjoyment out of like knowing people are watching me play a game, if that makes sense.
I'm getting some enjoyment out of showing off the occasional game that nobody's heard of.
Yeah.
Like it's entertaining to have that conversation. Have you ever had a friend who liked something but ruined it for you? My friend did that for Soulsborne and Melee.
Not really. Like, I try not to let other people ruin stuff for me. I don't really believe in that too much, but off the top of my head, no, not really.
Yeah, Kanji is best girl in Persona 4. I do
Yeah,
agree
you're
with
right.
that.
You know, Kanji really doesn't do anything to garner negative attention.
But
He does
then,
nothing good things.
it helps. Pretty much Persona 4, I would say that they're like the second safest cast compared to like P5.
Yeah.
And then P3 is like you have all these radical, polarizing characters.
Yeah, that's something I like a lot about Persona 3 is that I really am not a fan of like not half, but like a couple of people in the cast.
Or they're just not memorable. I mean, you fucking already talked about it. I don't give two shits about Strega.
Mm-hmm.
Looking out.
I like Strega.
Yeah, you can like Strega. Even if you know your opinion's wrong, it's alright.
Damn, got him.
They got a hot backstory. And Jesus.
Yeah, they got Jesus on their side.
Yeah. They had the power of God and anime on their side.
Dude, for Eternal Punishment, I'd kill for another party member like Baofu. That was the shit.
Baofu was pretty great. We need more, Do you think we're going to see any Persona 2 or, 1 in Persona Q2? Do you think we'll even see Persona 3?
Persona 3 is more fucking likely than like Persona 1 or 2.
Yeah, but do you think they'll, like, keep it at 2 games? Because they don't know how to write for more games?
The more I see you, Narukami, the more I'm just imagining, like, how many times we have to tell you, old man, you can't be in these games anymore. This keeps coming back, though. But I mean, I'd totally love Persona 2 cast, if possible.
But which one? Also, one thing I'm curious about for the Phantom Thieves is if they're going to show up in their Phantom Thieves outfit or their uniforms. Because they're both equally marketable outfits for them.
Why not both?
Well, that's the thing, yeah. If they have the Phantom Thieves outfits, you're gonna set up a lot of hilarious scenarios and character interactions.
All right, here's character interaction pitch. People get jealous of the Phantom Thieves' sick Phantom Thief outfits. So, Kanji has
Kanji is obsessed with them, most likely.
Kanji just has to knit everyone their own Phantom Thief outfit who doesn't have one, and they have a little fashion show.
They can be secret costumes you're gonna unlock in the game. You just gotta give Kanji time, and like you have to grind materials.
You gotta give
to get the
Kanji
outfits.
time, and you gotta support him on Patreon.
Let's see. I don't know anything about the first 3 Persona games. I gotta ask, did the cast ever deal with Ghost or something or any other supernatural stuff unrelated to the Persona business?
It's debatable how much of Persona 1 and 2 is connected to the Persona business, especially in Persona 2.
Oh man, classic GG with the $5.
Is probably just with the mask on.
I don't know. I think they would do the full get up.
I don't see them just having the mask. It's like a superhero movie. You gotta show off their beautiful faces.
Robot really needs to die.
Go buy yourself something nice for once, Feather. I've been buying some nice stuff.
It's true, he has.
Summon Jack Frost in attack mode. Well, no, this is before Ghost Tricks. Are you seriously letting that fucking
yes
take all the credit?
Yes, I am. Go, Water Girl, go!
P4 cast with Phantom Thieves outfits and P5 with P4 school uniforms.
You work for Atlas?
Is this like a Sengoku Yu-Gi-Oh
That's
game?
the closest comparison, yes.
Yeah. SMTQ. Oh man, you could
That's-
have the Demi-Fiend and Flynn together and a bunch of whatever.
Are you guys familiar with Vanillaware games? I've played Dragon's Crown, and that game is great.
Yeah. Very elaborately produced.
Is this fucking thing really gonna take no damage forever?
He's in defense mode. And you just keep on attacking it.
I don't have anything else to do. Kill him!
Dog to Navigator. I would pay for that DLC.
I would too. To just get berated.
Especially if it's in just, like, if it's in Persona Q2, there's an out-of-place Dog to Navigator.
Like, hey, I don't want to be here.
Oh god.
This
We're all
makes
talking about
this
friendship.
makes me fucking sick to my stomach. Everything about this is awful. Shit, we got bones.
Mhm. What real characters you're getting?
If we're talking about current anime, I'm like Steins Gate Zero. There's that one.
That's a hot one.
Oh man, it's General Van. What's up? Are you disappointed the Yu-Gi-Oh series isn't about magic in ancient Egypt anymore? Not really. Like, I'm glad they kind of got away from the original. Like, I think I would respect the spin-offs less. Like, I don't respect them to begin with, but it would be really lame if they're just like, oh, Egypt, Egypt, Egypt all the time, you know?
It was about time to branch out. I can see
Yeah.
that.
Let's see.
So what do you think of that cross-dressing Joker outfit?
Oh, it's pretty hot.
Yeah.
It's good stuff. Yeah, I agree.
I'm glad we all feel that way.
I mean, most likely Lala Escargot supports this.
Yeah.
Helped him into that outfit.
Helped him into it.
Help him into it.
Or picked it out, mainly, yeah.
Yeah. So you're marking
You want to make 70% of your audience, the male audience, confused about what they feel about you. Here you go, kid.
Good.
Try this on for size.
I wonder how many people are just like with no knowledge on Persona is seeing that in their timelines and going for it unknowingly.
Yeah.
Hey, man, that's a really hot girl. I've gotten a couple of comments actually about that. It's incredible. That's a really hot girl. Like, who's the hot girl next to Haru?
Oh,
That guy's got a dick. It's a guy. He's got a dick. That makes it better.
Oh, it's Pegasus!
all right. Let me check the strategy guide for this.
Alright, cool.
All right. So there's no roaming monsters you need to look out for.
Alright, good.
Yugi boy.
Mmm.
Yugi boy, Kaiba boy.
Alright, Bones. Oh no, they're taking over. Do we just, like, buckle down and try to save our own asses, or what?
I think you do need to take them out.
Yeah, like, but they're sending boys,
Uh,
like, all over.
you could build some hot defenses.
That's a great idea. Build faster!
So I like that giant soldier of stone slowly moving.
Very,
towards us.
very slowly.
Yeah. So which of you guys are more excited for Dancing Moon or Star Night? More excited? Like for one over the other?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm
guess
kind of equally the same for both.
Yeah. They both appeal to me.
I don't like rhythm games, so I'm not really super into either. The hell is that? Oh, rough.
So when does Weevil show up to throw your Exodia cards over the ship? Let me see how many chapters from now. In about 2 chapters.
Is in this ancient digital world, Weevil will never, not even Weevil will give you peace.
There's no peace from Weevil in any timeline. Only the dead can know peace
Say
from this
goodbye to
Weevil.
your precious god cards.
Oh, God. In season 4, they tried to make him like an actual threat.
But it's Weevil.
Yeah.
They're the throwaway season 1 characters.
Who would win in a duel, Joey or Kotori from Zexal?
Dog, I don't know anything about no man named Kotori from Zexal.
No, maybe I'm just gonna pretend you're talking about Kotori from Love Live, and I think Kotori will take this.
Yeah. Yeah, I've played the Game Boy Pokemon trading card game.
I miss having a lot of really interesting trading card games. I guess those are not profitable decisions anymore, because it makes people not buy your trading card game. And with Weiss Schwarz, it would probably be a licensing nightmare.
Oh, yeah. Is it bad my first game in Megami Tensei series was SMT4 Apocalypse? It's not bad, it's just kind of weird.
Who would win in an idol off, Duke Devlin or Nico?
Duke Devlin.
Yeah, listen, he brings sexy back.
They're finally making an actual card of Orgoth the Relentless after like almost 20 years.
Kotori is Zexal's T, which makes the comparison weird. I can't believe that they named Anzu Taya Gardner.
Yeah.
It just looks like T Gardner.
Oh, dude, Raphael loves me. I love you too, Raphael.
Here.
Why did they make Weevil and Rex sort of main characters in Season 4? They didn't have anybody else to use.
Season 4 was just filler season.
Mhm.
That's why Rebecca was allowed to show up and be important. Oh god, it feels really good to hold this strategy guide for Falsebound Kingdom.
Yeah.
Like, I haven't bought a strategy guide in so long. Do they?
Oh, fuck.
Is Prima still around?
Yeah?
Oh, thank God. Like, what games do they make walkthroughs for?
I don't know. I haven't bought a strategy guide in many years.
That was actually one of the biggest thrills of my childhood, though. Buying the strategy guide.
Yeah.
Feeling you got all the info in, in your fingertips, like compared to just
Unless
looking up
you
on the internet.
got the Final Fantasy IX strategy guide, in which case you got fucking nothing.
Get him, Mokuba, get him. Is this a
Is this a
Yu-Gi-Oh
Yu-Gi-Oh
RPG?
RPG?
Yes, indeed.
Yes, it is.
Oh, razzle dazzle.
Who would win in duel, Goro or Kaiba? Goro, because he wouldn't care about Kaiba's suicide threat. Oh yeah, that was the thing.
Did these
They made a
enemies
strategy
already
guide for
start with
Zelda.
low HP?
We blasted him with the cannon, so that's why.
Oh, beforehand. Okay.
Yeah, they've got like
Yeah.
no health.
Yeah, there's a lot of strategy you can go into just like setting up each town.
Okay, just in case you have to face stronger monsters, you can set up beforehand.
Yeah, but you can't do that for bosses.
Okay, so these are more just random encounters.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, Mokuba, the strongest.
Is Final Fantasy worth? Is any Final Fantasy worth playing? Yes. I personally recommend Final Fantasy 6 or 3 in the West, but I also like Final Fantasy 4 and 5 and 7, 8 and 10 and 9. Everything from FFX and below is worth playing.
Yeah, Red Eyes is just like a weird clusterfuck of things just slapped together.
Yeah.
I never realized it took them like 13 years to actually print Meteor Black Dragon here.
That's part of why I really like how he's the big thumbnail monster.
Yeah.
Because to an extent he is just a video game card for the most part. Like that's the only time I've ever seen Meteor Dragon or Meteor Black Dragon.
Like, I swear, I'm living in some Berenstein universe where that guy was printed in, like, Metal Raiders or some shit. Like, that just feels correct. Okuba, please stop. You're gonna kill us all.
I'm gonna win, big bro.
Sato! Now, do we go through the painstaking process of taking back these, like, towns? Or do we just go fuck them?
I mean, all the red ones are the ones you don't have right now.
Yeah, those are all enemy territory.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think a lot of these are even occupied. No,
Yeah.
wait, they very much are.
We just take the... If we just take the main territory, we can move on and...
Yeah, just Mokuba sounds about right. He's been trying to prove his big bro proud. It's going good.
I mean, we got to get to that next chapter, because in that chapter, there is a special roaming monster that I need to inform you about.
Oh, alright, sick. There they go, very slowly.
Yeah, that's... If I had any problem about the game, it's that the movement speed for most monsters is rather slow.
Just
my
rather. Just a bit.
Oh my gosh, I forgot that I'm going to have to tell you how to get fucking moisture creature.
Moisture creature!
Alright, to anyone who has not played this game, which is likely all of you, moisture creature is a confusing monster. To get it, you need to... Alright, let's see here. This guide has a very specific thing. Alright, another roaming monster is in the mountain peaks to the north of Norvay. Send Pegasus to take Sweet, then move east to intercept it. Keyword here being intercepted, and the monster isn't even visible. So you need to... I believe the strategy was you need to make one of the, like, ground cannons, and then build the, thing that makes it so that way your cannons have increased range. Then you have to have it so the dust cloud of your monster is overlapping with the fucking 4 o'clock on the clock.
What?
On that circle. You need to have the dust cloud of your monster overlap with that. And then you need to wait. And then eventually, Moisture Creature will show up to talk to you.
Eventually he'll talk to me?
Yeah. And then you recruit him. And Moisture Creature has only one action. But you can only use him once. And later on, he ascends to a grand total of 3 actions.
Oh shit, that's a lot of actions.
And he gets a buff move. Once he
But he needs to calm down now. He's asking for a bit too much.
Yeah. FF7 was my first, second was FF13, and that was when I stopped playing Final Fantasy games. Well, no shit! Why didn't you go to, like, the one that people constantly talk about when talking about, no, yeah, sure, you played Final Fantasy VII, but have you played this one? This Earthbound title?
Is this
Man,
the
way to
420
turn
stream?
yourself off on the series.
Yeah. Oh fuck, why did I attack that one? God damn it. Whatever, I won anyways. No, I have to wipe him out utterly to win.
7 Remake better be rated M. 7 Remake better make the Cloud cross-dressing scene as good as it deserves to be. That's all I need. 7 Remake looks like crap. We haven't seen anything of the 7 Remake.
We're not going to see anything for about 5 more years.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Why do you stop the monster and then just...
I don't know. I don't know. I just like to see him stop for a second.
And think about it.
Yeah. Alright, this jackass parrot.
I really want to suck Cloud's toes.
Pretty normal thing to say.
I mean, Cloud was one of my first video game-based bones.
How would you know he'd have toes in the first game? You just want to suck on some sharp-ass polygons, man.
Listen, those were some nice polygons back in the day.
With the overinflated forearms, man. Those are the days.
Now that I'm thinking about it, are half of these monsters even real cards?
Most of them are. Oh no, Hitatsume Giant.
I just see Tiz, but I'm guessing that's not the Bravely Default variant.
She's named after the Bravely Default character.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. This is the 3rd time we've been asked our favorite Yu-Gi-Oh archetype in this stream.
I mean, like, you got some new people dropping in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's Cloudians. They're the coolest. They're clouds. You can't kill them by attacking them.
When a monster dies, do you lose it forever?
Oh no, it just like it'll come back next.
Yeah.
Yeah, map.
These are all real cards, sadly.
Sad.
So this is coming from someone who really is a Yu-Gi-Oh! Noob. But when it comes to balancing so many types of archetypes that, you know, new ones come out, I don't know how often more new ones come out. But with
Very
each new one that
frequently.
comes out, how do, like, you know, old decks balance out with the new ones that come out?
Oh, they
They
don't. They
don't.
get fucked.
Yeah, that's okay.
Yeah, there was one revision that just completely destroyed all old archetypes.
Oh
Like
man.
7. Yeah.
Yeah, because like I did play a couple of Hearthstone games, and like I at least know from there that a lot of old meta stuff gets fucked over really badly because the new stuff moves into the old meta.
Yeah.
It's really bad.
Oh shit, is this gonna be Bones' first battle?
Yeah, you better believe it. Let's go, Bones. Not boneless. He's Bones. Kill him.
First season rules.
Oh, you fucker with your medicine. I hate
Whole
you.
team rules.
I had all the Pokemon. I had all the Pokemon in Yu-Gi-Oh cards.
Oh yeah, every single one of them.
Yu-Gi-Oh cards.
Yugi.
Got all
Hee-ho.
the Pokemans.
Dude, new Jack Frost, Yugi Hee-ho.
Oh shit! It's Jack Frost with Yugi's hair.
Like a little ice dual disc.
Did anything come of that Rance video? Yes, actually. I got 2 separate sprite artists and a couple of people who offered to write. I ran to a mild issue though when a lot of the people who wanted to write had very little exposure, if any at all, to the Rance series. See, like the Haru M King Scruffy turtles.
So I was gonna actually ask about Rance because like I only know about it from like the animations that have come out. That's literally the only thing I know about it. But apparently is it an H game?
Yes, it is a 30-year running series of H games.
God, okay, so it has a legacy. That's
It's
what I-
older than Final Fantasy.
God. But then like was it only recently where like the protagonist had like a definitive look? Like, the look that he has now with the green and everything.
No, that's been sort of consistent ever since the 3rd game in the series. Though he
Okay.
did get a redesign for Rance 9 because he was going to a cold place and needed to dress warmly, and the design kind of stuck.
Okay.
So you can't see it, but when you asked about the series, I just had the biggest smile on my face.
What, just the sheer curiosity, or just like the fact that you have to explain what this thing is?
I get to explain what this is.
Yeah, feel free,
It's-
man.
Yeah. All right. The series has only recently gotten official translations from Manga Gamer,
Okay.
though we do have nice fan translations for the the first 7 games in the series. We have either fan or official translations for them.
Okay.
I really recommend checking out Sengoku to anyone. Anyone who is okay with having H scenes in their video games should play Sengoku Rants at some point. I keep a download link on hand at all times.
Yeah, feel free to link it to me, dude.
Oh my gosh.
You just made his night.
Baby's
did.
first Rance game. Give it here. Just we'll see how it goes.
All right. I will just like keep in contact with me, man. And you as a friend because you just became my best friend.
What? Just asking about Rance? Jeez.
Yeah. Pre-patched. So yeah.
Are there any best girl designs I should be possibly looking out for in this thing?
Ryoma! Ryoma!
All right. I know that you like fluffy girls, and well,
I have no specific archetype. Like if you look at my
Yeah, I
track
know.
record with waifus, but I mean
Yeah.
like whatever works.
Yeah. But I'm just saying, you draw some nice fluff.
Okay.
Now she isn't peak fluff in Sengoku Rants, but there is a girl named Still Plain. She's a good slave girl. And she looks like this.
Oh boy. Oh man, the animation art is pretty close to the game art there. They're pretty
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's nice. That's a nice design. Besides that though, I can't really recommend any girls over any other.
I'll
You'll
just have to check for myself. Okay. I see.
yeah. Why do hentai games are too lewd?
It's a hell of a question.
Does hentai games are gay?
There is a character who is gay in Sengoku Rants, but he doesn't get a scene.
Hmm.
Akai wants to know, Fither, you're a top or a bottom? Well, anyways, yeah, Yu-Gi-Oh! The Falsebound Kingdom.
Well,
I thought you were gonna pay attention to the chat. You know, you'd have to.
when you
Bend
activate
yourself
a
to the
convulsion of nature, Fither goes from being a top to a bottom.
Yeah. Is there a gender bent rant? Yes, indeed.
Yep.
Cool lad.
Cool lad, yeah, indeed. Yeah, I am a 24/7 Sengoku Rants hotline for gameplay tips.
All right, I'll keep that in mind throughout my entire fantasy journey.
Yeah,
Going
I'm making a mod for it, as you might see on a previous video on the channel.
Okay.
Multiple videos actually. And for the I initially made it just because I wanted to add a few characters who show up in the game but weren't actively playable. And right now I'm trying to figure out how to add a party member switch command so I can add Hifumi from Persona 5 as the only Persona character in the game that I mod in. Of all the Persona characters, that's the one I would pick.
Okay.
I lost track of how many characters I added.
See, Ravencloak wants to know, where can I observe Scruffy Turtles' artwork?
Do I want to pull up an example? Yeah, I can just pull up my Tumblr, I guess.
Yeah, Scruffy Turtles is indeed here.
All right, I got a number now, 107. That's how many characters I ended up adding
Nice.
because I got sidetracked and started just adding characters. Can you make a Sengoku Rance tutorial? Honestly, it's easier to just give a quick rundown as you play the game. A lot of it comes natural.
Oh, Scruffy, you got a fan in the audience. Hecky Boy says, huh, Turtle sounds really cool. I want them to hold me.
Come here, child.
Favorite
Oh,
Yu-Gi-Oh video game?
Apparently, it won't let me put links in here.
Yeah, it doesn't let you do that unless you've got mod powers.
All right, no worries then.
Yeah.
Just look up Scruffy Turtles. You'll probably find.
How are you balancing that many characters, Flair? Here's the thing. Sengoku Rance is not a explicitly balanced game. Some characters are definitely intended to be better than others, objectively. That's part of the lore of the series, in fact. So, I honestly did not make an effort to balance a lot of the cast. There are some characters that I am going to nerf in the future, but for now, no.
There's a balance system for this game? I mean,
Okay,
like, what's
so-
the core battling? Yeah, here, you can explain.
Alright, so it's a turn-based system. Characters have a attack, defense, and whatever. They have standard RPG stats, including actions. Some character might have, like, a perfect attack stat, but they can only do one attack per battle.
Okay.
And that's one way they might be balanced. Another way characters might be balanced is, in addition to all their stats, they also have a level cap. And their level comes into play during dungeon or commander battles.
So, like, do low characters have, like, a low level cap?
Yeah, a lot of characters have a low level cap, or some character that might be bad as an army tactician, they might be really good in one-on-one battles.
Okay, so, I mean, it sounds balanced, but you're telling me it's not, so...
Yeah, because some characters that are harder to recruit, because you need to go through more lengths to get them, they would be better than a character that you would get early on in the game.
Okay, they're too rewarding then.
Yeah. Level caps are actually a thing in the series lore, and as are skill levels. And that has a very interesting dynamic when you look at certain countries in the Rance world. Like, there was Zeth in Rance 6. It was just a country where the mages got to live up the life. And anyone who was born without any magic potential, they were just seen as vastly inferior to everyone else, because they kind of are.
Okay.
And they lived in dirty, barbarian, sword loser ghettos.
I see.
ZX Apocrypha. Anytime, my man. Also, I noticed that Goldman just left the party.
Yeah, he's not our friend anymore.
Yeah, he's not coming back.
Yeah.
Bye.
He's there for like 3 missions.
Yeah, and he's not coming back. Alright.
Akai wants to know, how long is it anyways? What, this video game? It's not that long. Are you asking about my dick?
Alright, so this chapter has a roaming monster.
Oh god, okay.
Alright, you're going to want to send Mokuba to the right of the top of the river.
right of
Oh,
the
thanks.
top of the river.
Funny enough, I just pulled up a Google search on myself, and one of the first images is like Igus spreading her ass. I'm like, oh my god.
Nice.
Yeah. And it has to, according to this, it has to be Mokuba.
Okay. The monster hates everything that's not Mokuba.
Yeah. Yeah. Let's see here. It seems closer to the mountainous part of it, but I'm sure that, I'm not sure if I completely trust this map scale.
Is Joey Wheeler playable? Yes, he is, but not in this story.
Yeah. Joey gets his own story.
The
Ascend
Wheeler.
Mokuba to
The
become your
Wheeler.
god slayer.
I...
What a digital dummy.
Baby dragon! Baby dragon!
I can't believe Red Eye's baby dragon is a thing.
Yeah.
Joey Wheeler's chin is also a separate character.
How did he evolve his discard his baby dragon to turn into one of his tougher dragons again?
Yeah, he used Time Wizard's effect to, well, the fake effect to advance time 1,000 years to turn Baby Dragon into Thousand Dragon.
And I'm guessing it's way too gimmicky to pull off.
That's not the real effect. Time Wizard just destroys monsters because not every monster has and here's where they are 1,000 years into the future.
Yeah, there's no card for every single monster that does it. Okay.
Yeah.
So they just age and die.
Yeah, it usually just kills them.
Yeah. There is a special card for the Dark Magician, which requires dying to Time Wizard's effect.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody plays this card because it requires you either facing off against someone using Time Wizard, which doesn't happen, or you losing with your own Time Wizard effect. That's just dumb.
Is that Scruffy Turtles? Yes, it is.
Yeah. Hello. It's me.
Yeah. I see that you gave Bones Soggy the Dark Clown.
Yeah.
This was your smart choice in party organization?
Yes, absolutely.
Scruffy Senpai.
It's just like King Crimson. It just works.
So when are you
It
going to fight
just
the
works.
Bio-Lizard?
The Bio Lizard's a secret boss.
I think you need to fuse 2 Thunder Dragons to get the Bio-Lizard.
That thing does vaguely resemble the Bio Lizard.
No, you needed 2-headed King Rex and Thunder Dragon. Wait a minute, we get those monsters in this story mode. Well, at least twin-headed King Rex. I gotta banishment now.
Penguin Soldier.
Penguin.
Penguin Soldier looks really blazed.
We get Thunder Dragon in this story mode.
Oh shit.
And twin-headed King Rex. Also, I do see in this strategy guide that Bandit Keith is wearing the Union Jack on his head.
Nice.
So there's definitely something up here.
How much would it cost to get this game? You can probably find it used for not too expensive.
Let's see. Ginkgo is unequivocally straight. Yeah.
But there he goes.
Bob the Sexy Fish says, Scruffy Senpai, you made me like Haru's design outside of Phantom Thair design, and for that I must thank you.
I like how accurate these reads are. It's perfect. I'm glad. I don't know how many people I've converted at this point, but I mean, like, I'm glad it's working because everyone literally. I don't know. I remember the biggest shitstorm when it came to Haru back when the game just first came out, and how everyone just didn't like her. And I guess it just took a couple of like lewd drawings here and there and like other stuff to help.
Yeah, that
Pull her out
usually
of the fire.
fixes the public perception of a character.
But I mean, like aside from the lewd stuff, like God, I think there's like a couple of comic dubs somewhere on YouTube that has some of my stuff. And like I basically pulled like you guys know the scene with Mitsuru telling her fiance off, so I just kind of drew influence from that and did the same thing with Haru.
Yeah.
That's a scene that I really wish we got in Persona 5.
It was a very the fiance there was really just copped out. As much as I do love her social, and I guess I'll save this discussion.
Yeah.
I won't go too deep.
Save it for like after the stream.
Mhm.
You made me romance horror instead of Tay in my second playthrough. Scruffy.
That says a lot. God damn.
Yeah.
Over the doctor?
It sounds like you're losing faith in.
Are these people converted so easily?
Sounds like you're like a bit taken back by that. Hell yeah. Hey, Flair, what are your real thoughts about my Rance conversations, Ui?
Iwi?
Yui?
Oh yeah, let's see. You wrote the Reimu conversation, right? Just because it took an hour to write doesn't mean it'll take an hour to read. And by that I mean they're really short cutscenes. Rance's character is noticeably off. Like I can tell that you aren't too big of a Rance fan. But you know, I can make it work with some editing. Some heavy editing.
Oh no, we got killed by Mr. Penguin.
And speaking of Futaba and these guys, I really should draw them. Just
I would
because their
love to
dynamic is really fucking funny.
Yeah, I love their dynamic. Those two are like the best together.
Like I know Futaba is like the stinky neat, but then I mean like paired with Inari and just how they interact with each other and the freaking Ginyu Force posing of her Figmas, that was fucking golden. I have to draw those two more, if just because their interactions are pretty gold.
Akai Akari wants to do a collaboration
With who?
with you.
Oh. Why?
I looked at his YouTube channel and I don't see much of anything. He's developing a video game called City in the Clouds, and I wish him luck with that.
Yeah.
Haru to me just yields some of the best memes currently on YouTube. Like, I don't know if you guys saw the "My Name is Beauty Thief."
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, god damn it, man. And like all the forehead jokes, you can make as many jokes as you about that, but some of them can be legitimately funny. And I say this as someone who freaking loves Haru. And again, my case in point, Best Girl can yield some of the best memes. So like, I don't complain about it.
I can't tell in the that one comic you made that's like a follow-up to the What's Dabbing comic where like someone makes fun of Haru's forehead and then she responds by shooting a laser.
Yeah, the laser's coming straight out of her forehead. You know.
All right, I wasn't sure if it was her eyes or her forehead. Thank you for clarifying that for me.
No, yeah, that's the source of her power. I mean, there's.
That's the source of her powers!
Well, actually, I say that, but it's actually her hair, because her hair can store infinite amount. It's her infinite inventory. There's no limit. She could store the fucking Morgana bus, and they can ambush from the hair. Like, my goal with all of that stuff, though, is not to make you necessarily Haru, just to at least improve your opinion of her, because there was a lot of negative opinions about Haru. Then.
I think
So-
more people like pity Haru than dislike her. Like, oh, this poor girl. Like
The little screen time she got, fucking
Yeah.
Atlas was given. They were given like a tiny little gold nugget. Please invest in this. You can use this well. And they kind of toss it to the side because they focus on the other characters. I don't think I'm ever gonna forgive Morgana just because he exists to ruin her entire development. because like every other character was already sectioned off to their little arcs here and there. That one arc, and then Haru didn't even get her own to finish her own. It was like, oh, Morgana saves the day. We love you, Morgana, and we totally appreciate it.
No one ever told Haru how much they appreciate her.
Her entire link is spent. I need to do everything to benefit the Phantom Thieves because they're like my family. God damn it, man.
Oh shit, his
Thanks,
score is
Morgana.
420! No, it's not. He named the Demi-Fiend Haru Okumura.
Just to give her power. The Haru Fiend.
She already has power, man. The gun skills actually came in use for a lot of boss fights. Thank you, bless one-shot kill.
But how
Yes,
about
it is
Kawakami?
Yugioh.
But how about Kawakami?
Oh,
though?
Kawakami's.
Oh my god, the fucking... Ara for Tag-kun, you want to see my Kawakamis? It's the best. I fucking love Kawakami. And funny enough, I didn't think too much of her, and then the fans had to persuade me into the light.
Yeah,
And I ended up
Kawakami's
thinking I like
VA,
it better.
it's not that simple of a process.
Yeah.
I mean, I liked her. Like, you know, her link was good and everything. And I think it was her and Tay who had like the biggest reasons to change someone's heart. Like those two were really scummy, and I could not see any other way to like really fix the situation. So those two definitely need. But yeah, I guess like, you know, it went from Kawakami just being a really solid character to like, fuck, she's really fuckable. Yeah. That's it. I don't know what else to say. I mean, like, she's great. She fills so many she fits so many bills, man.
Yeah.
Oh god, they're talking about my AU. Yeah, I'm young. Oh yeah.
That's the most I've seen. That's the most likable I've seen. Oh yeah.
Like I honestly expected her to like get the least reception just, you know, because it's Oya. And then everyone's just like, oh my god, you made her likable. Oh shit, I guess
I think people...
you're gonna have to draw more.
Yeah, I
more
think
of it.
people are really looking for a way to like Oya.
Yeah.
Oh boy. Oh yeah, and then Milf Futaba. That's gonna be a lot of fun to keep drawing, actually.
Monsters won't stop. They just keep going.
Hey buddy, you're entitled to your opinion if it's wrong. I fucking love Chihaya.
You need to get Kaiba out of there.
Yeah, I mean, there's no way for me to get him out of there. Everybody else is dead.
What do you mean? Oh my gosh, everyone else is dead.
Yeah, like Mocha was on his way to fucking find Moisture Creature or whatever.
Toranosuke is definitely. I'm surprised we haven't done. I would definitely love a Confront episode for
We sadly
anime Bernie Sanders.
we have a guest plan for him.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Also, since it's kind of been revealed at this point that you are doing the Haru Confidant video, do you have an idea for the little like word text in there?
We're probably gonna use his nice thing that he drew for us as the thumbnail.
Yeah.
It'll be like a weird combo breaker, but it'll be fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you guys are fine with that, unless I should like whip something else.
Oh no, what you made is great.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay. That guy's from Guilty Gear, right?
What, Batman? Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, okay. Like I recognize him.
I think you need to build that fucking mystical elf then and heal Kaiba. Quick, you gotta protect the Yamato
I don't think we even have time to build the mystical elf thing.
You
Yes.
gotta rush it.
Oh,
This is
fuck off!
Yu-Gi-Oh! The Falsebound Kingdom is all about quick, real-time decisions.
Oh god, it never stops. Baphomet's gonna die.
Battle after battle, jeez.
I know,
dude.
like, it doesn't stop!
I mean, like, the enemies are halted while you're in the battle, right?
I think what you need to do is you need to just spend all 3 of Baphomet's turns defending with him.
I guess? I mean...
Oh yeah, Torinosuke is like definitely one of my favorites. But in terms of like just game abilities, the thing that breaks it the most just for me was Chihaya's rank 7 and strength rank 10. Just because I can get all the nasty ass strong personas for just a little fee. It made leveling up irrelevant.
Motherfuckers.
Baphomet is...
Alright, Baphomet.
is safe.
I mean, even if we defend, they're just gonna keep coming.
Yeah, but that gives us... If we win based off of points, then we can use that time to build that mystical elf.
Dude, that freaking sword animation's clean.
I know.
Looks good.
Scruffy, did Chihaya's country accent make your knees weak?
There wasn't enough of it. There needed to be more.
Alright.
Please. Please. Please give me enough time. Where is she? Healing.
Like,
Heal me.
if we got to
Fuck!
Chihaya's rant, like, voiced, then sure, yeah, definitely, probably would have killed me. Yeah,
I like how you healed Baphomet. Another boss.
Listen, I only had 1 frame to make a decision.
It's now, it's never, and I've got to make my decision. This is from when Konami made good games.
What you're saying? Solid Snake Pachinko isn't good. Metal Gear Solid Pachinko.
Maybe we'll get a hot Yu-Gi-Oh! The Falsebound Pachinko machine.
Dude.
The battle system looks more confusing than Chrono Cross. How?
It's pretty simple.
This is a good game? What? Listen, just because you can't appreciate...
did we just lose?
A penguin and a trial. Alright, listen, we only get a game over if we get a big loss. Did you have time to heal?
No, I didn't. It goes too quick.
Yeah, all the enemies are like right at the edge, dude.
There's a really difficult mission on Yugi, so if you don't have a super fast monster, you die.
Yeah, I know what the one you're talking about. That mission is actually really frustrating.
Alright, now switch to defense mode.
You're right, you're right. No, defense. It's like...
Dude, I just see Zatch Bell and like my eyes wide. Fucking love this series. Or Gash Bell, whatever the hell you want.
Gotcha bell?
Konjiki no Gash.
Oh, we had some cool stuff happen. We had an invalid write to a bunch of numbers, and the thing stopped working. So that's mighty cool.
Alright. This is the new Demon Army Blessing on the Sengoku Rance talk about brought out.
Oh yeah, I mentioned Zatch Bell. Fucking love that series.
Someone in the chat also mentions Zatch Bell.
Yeah, and like I'm not even talking about the anime. I finished the manga. It's definitely one of the best shonen I've ever read, easily.
Oh,
Like you want the same emotional build-ups like One Piece and other things. Zatch Bell's got you covered. It's really fucking good.
this is the Eastern Kingdom, Kato. So, what's happening with the stream now?
Oh, I don't know. I'm trying to escape. It's got me just stuck. Okay, I'm free. Alright, apparently even the emulator got tired of that.
All right. I think we'll continue this another time.
Yeah. Let me play that hot outro again. Or yeah, intro.
Let's do it.
All right, sick.
It's time to
Frickin' rad.
Indeed.
All right.
With my 1 second appearance. Thank you guys.
Yeah, no problem.
All right, now is it time to make that sick the confidants?
Yeah, I think we can